OK, so after coming so close last season, can Arsenal go one step further and win the title?
Well, they start their campaign at home to Wolves at the Emirates, which is where James Green is this morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning to you guys as well. Yes, the fixtures are out, the exciting time of year for all football fans. And for Arsenal fans, well, it's not long to recover after the disappointment of missing out on the Premier League title to Manchester City. It's up and at them again, planning the fixtures and planning what hopefully for Arsenal fans could be that elusive Premier League trophy for the first time since 2004. And to discuss this and so much more, please be joined by Cecil from AFTV. Cecil, fixtures are out, Wolves at home.
Yeah,
how are you feeling about that?
Wolves at home to start, I think that's favourable for many Arsenal fans, but we'll be happy with that. A home game as well to start the Premier League is always, beneficial to the club and the fans as well. So Wolves at home, I'm happy with. I'm a lot more happy than, seeing a newly promoted side and being away to them. That was my biggest fear. Or a City or a Spurs where it would be a worrying start. But Wolves at home, yeah, favourable, happy.
And then looking through the fixtures, it's a pretty tricky start, and it doesn't get trickier than trips to Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, first match day of the Champions League, and then a trip to the Etihad to face Manchester City.
See, that's where the fear is starting to grow in me. That September run, it is, like you mentioned there, Spurs away, always a difficult game. I know in the past 2 times we've beaten them there, which I've enjoyed. But yeah, no, that is worrying. Then obviously City the week after, massive game where you can't drop points. We learnt that last season. Any points dropped is detrimental really to lifting that Premier League trophy. And in between that as well, with the new Champions League format, we have a Champions League fixture. Don't know what that is yet, but probably going to be, because it's the opening the week to Champions League, going to be a big team as well. So if we're looking at it, Spurs, big Champions League game, then City, a worry. But if you get through that, then, things are going to be looking, hopefully, I don't want to jinx it, looking bright for Arsenal.
And what other fixtures were you looking at when they first got released?
I'll be honest, the first thing you go to is obviously the North London derby, but we've spoken about that. Then I look at Man United and Liverpool. I look at Anfield away is always, Liverpool away is always difficult, always a tricky game for Arsenal. So I looked at that, but my new feeling and the new mindset is really what my eyes keep getting drawn to is the City game. So when we've got City at home and City away, because those are our competition. That is our competition now. It is Man City. So it's a new sort of feeling for me. But I look at the Man City games, but those are the ones. That's it. Spurs, it's Liverpool, Man United, and now Manchester City.
And look, as we've certainly all learned from the last couple of seasons, how crucial it is to finish the season strong. When you look at the back end of the season, it looks a little bit different between Arsenal and Manchester City. Arsenal got to take on Liverpool, Newcastle, and then away to Southampton. Manchester City seems a little bit more straightforward, would you say?
Yeah, City seems to have an easier running, but hopefully we'll have the job done by that time. I'm shameless, but no, of course, it's a lot more difficult for Arsenal in the run into the end of the season compared to Man City. I mean, people might even say Southampton away on the last game. People might see that as favourable, but our results at Southampton away of late haven't been great. So it gives me a bit of worry. And obviously Liverpool's in there, Liverpool away, so that's a big game. I know they're going to go for a new rebuild. They've got Arne Slot in charge, so that they might not be the same Liverpool as what we've seen of past, but still, it's Anfield away, so it's a worry. It is a worry.
It's a worry, but could it well be a Premier League title heading to the Emirates Stadium at the end of it?
I have to believe. I'll be honest. After the last 2 seasons, but definitely last season, and the feeling I had, I really thought it was going to be our year. It was difficult. We didn't get it in the end. Obviously, City come up and won the Premier League. But I think this year, there's a lot of pressure. It's harsh to say, but I think there's a lot of pressure of Arsenal this season because fans really want it. I think the team know as well. Listen, I was at the last game of the season as well, and you could see the players knew that they were disappointed that they didn't win the Premier League that season. So they know how much it's going to mean to them this season. It's important that we get it done in this Premier League season.
Important for Arsenal fans to get it done, but they'll kick-start the new Premier League season at home to Wolves.